All right, water signs, you could be having to coach yourself through something, right? So it's like either you've gone no contact, there's some type of insecurity or something that you have to forgive yourself for, but either you're going no contact, you're deciding to walk away from something and you're like, okay, it just is what it is, I got to deal with it myself, or you're around people that you know are not good for you, but because of your environment or because of like, oh, I got to live with my mom, or I got to live with my family, or whatever the case may be, it's kind of like, you know what, I'm going to focus on what I'm doing, I'm going to coach myself through the day, I'm trying to get through this new job or something like that. You're trying to build something, especially for your kids, and you're like, I just hope that they can forgive me and, you know, they can have some type of joy. They will. You'll be fine if you're worried about your kids. Okay, let's see. What's going on for water signs? Maybe you know somebody in the hospital. I feel like your boss is going to be very receptive for whatever reason. Something is going on with a family member, a child, or something like that. What's going on for water signs? Things are going to start to balance out for you. You're going to start to have peace. Okay? But I also, something about Christmas time could be important. Or red or green. There's going to be a situation that pops up. Okay? And you may feel rejected, or you may just feel like you're isolated and having to come up with a solution. You may feel like there is no solution. Don't allow yourself to feel like a victim because of this. Yeah. You need to have your emotions as balanced, and so you can come up with a resource and or communicate with someone who could be a resource with you. You're going to have to balance your emotions. Somebody could be painting. I don't know if you paint cars, or maybe you are seeing somebody paint the walls or do some type of graffiti. Maybe you're painting your house. I don't know. Something about paint could be important. Maybe you're painting your nails. Maybe you're painting your kids' nails. I don't know. Something definitely could be going on with a child, whether somebody's pregnant. Maybe you know someone who had a baby, and like you're like, oh, okay, well, there was always something in between us, and I want to go talk to them. I want to go offer them some type of love and or, you know, wisdom, or maybe you want to get wisdom from them. But there's some type of like, I don't want to say hidden agenda. What is it called? Passive aggressive, but it's like some hidden tension, like secret animosity, I guess. Somebody could have tried to reject you versus being impartial until I did. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, got it. All right, water signs. So basically, somebody's going to want to come back and talk to you. They're going to be like, okay, well, I feel like I'm being rejected now. I know you went through some type of rejection and you seem to come out good, but now I feel like I'm being rejected from the same people, and or I'm going through the same situation that you did somehow, some way. And I'm feeling like the victim, so I want to come to you and talk to you and get your wisdom and figure out what you got going on and how you became so balanced and impartial, and the way you're not affected by some type of insecurity and or being rejected. They feel like they was not impartial when it comes to discovering what was going on with you and whoever you were dealing with, or whatever the situation was when you were feeling your big emotions at the time that you were. Okay, they didn't come to you to try to figure out the truth or what was going on. They were just sitting back gossiping, and they were doing this out of ego and vanity. It was kind of like, okay, well, shit, you want to go work and, you know, focus on that, then we don't give a damn. Go do what you got to do. And as the moment that you started to do this, you started to create a passion and or a different perspective for yourself, and they started to sit back and watch. Now they feel like their life is just sitting away or dissipating away, and they want your forgiveness. They do. They feel like they're sitting in some type of complacency, even if it comes to a relationship. They feel like you have some type of instinct and or, again, balance, and they just want to figure out how you did it. They want to find their own self-worth. But this is somebody that didn't want to give you the time of the day and or just hear you out to understand what was going on with you. So expect that. Alright, what else for water signs? And I was hearing it's even somebody's shitty ass mama. Oh my god. Bye, water signs. So breathe, relax, stay balanced as you can. Okay, because somebody's gonna come to you and say, oh, well, this was an accident, or I'm trying to clean up something, or, you know, something's a minor problem. Something between the hours of 4 and 5 could be important. Whether 4 or 5 in the morning, 4 or 5 at night, you may get a call about someone that has to be it's like somebody has to go to the hospital, or somebody has to be rushed somewhere. It also feels like you're starting to kind of calm yourself from any type of regrets that you made. You're like, okay, I understand that I was stubborn. I was in this mentality. I thought that I can endure this for my child, or endure this because I had a child, or whatever the case may be. But now you feel like it's a trap, or you were into some type of con game, and you're uncertain of what's to come. Yeah. And now you want to go spark a conversation with someone, or again, they want to come towards you and say, okay, look, Well, I feel like you're tender. You know, you're holding it together. You got some type of boundaries. You got some type of restrictions, and I see it. But I want to be innocent now. I want to play with you. I want to be around you. I want to enjoy you. We should be able to have some type of energy together. We can, you know, da 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 da. Your response to this? I feel like you're gonna be like, okay, look, we can surrender all the bullshit that you got caught up in. Like, I can forgive you and try to make amends, but we don't have to be friends. Like, the connection or whatever, I'm gonna reevaluate that because I feel like you're still onto some type of bullshit. But at the point that I need you, we'll see if you show up or not. But I'm not worried about this. Do you feel like you have some type of new beginning and or fresh start? You've already found your power, so you're not really needing them and or their support at this point. Okay, so this could be a Libra, Aquarius, a Pisces, Aquarius, a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, heavy on Aquarius, a Pisces, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn. Either you feel like this about them, they feel like this about you. Okay? Somebody's going to extend the olive branch to call a truce. Something may get stuck. I don't know. And I almost thought somebody like slamming their finger in the door or like something getting jammed, like finger getting, I don't know. Somebody may be hurting their finger or something. What's going on for water signs? Message today. Okay, so you could be rising in your career. You could be speaking up about something. You could be putting yourself out there more. Yeah, it's like, okay, you know what? Closed mouths don't get fed. So I'm going to say what I want. I'm going to go for what I want. Somebody definitely could be pregnant. I just got really nauseous. Somebody could be hoping for a commitment, a wish. Or they like, you know what? I'm going to light what I can light. I'm going to do what I can do and see if this person's going to marry me. Let's see if we can get out of this phase. If I can force them out of this phase and force them to heal so that way I can have real love outcome. They're not going to see you like that. It's not going to work. Okay? So any type of like, and this don't mean somebody doing it, but you could be, because it came out for you. But it could be somebody doing it towards you, but it's not everybody's story. But there's a woman that's trying to keep a man or make him commit to her and make him see her as real love. She's somebody that sleeps around and she's trying to dabble in, you know, fucking up his energy, basically. He's going to be able to see right through it. He is. He could also honestly be wanting to communicate with someone that he feels like it's his love, or he's waiting to in a distant future. He has faith that this is going to work out among any type of animosity or any type of like issues, because he feel like they're the soulmate, and at the end of the day it's going to happen. It's supposed to. Somebody could have tried to manipulate some type of finances. What's going on with water signs that manipulate finances? Something may come out within the next 2 months. Oh, and they picked the wrong person. So it's like, oh yeah, they about to have some like, damn, what's the thing with the flying monkeys? Was that Dora the Explorer, Wizard of Oz, the movie with the flying monkeys? And it's like, oh shit, where the fuck we done landed ourselves. Somebody could have tried to either play in some spell work and or just manipulate a system of courts or whatever, so that way they can have some type of money, and it's about to backfire. And they're gonna be like, oh shit, everything we done took or whatever, we gotta go get back and more, and this person get to be happy. Somebody stole something for sure. Alright, let's see who this is. Who stole the money? From water sign? Or who did the water sign steal the money from? Who stole the money? Okay, this could be someone with the initial D, first, middle, or last. This could be a Virgo. Someone with the initial L, as in Lion, a Libra. Someone with the initial G as in George, Q as in Quentin, H as in Henry, S as in Sam, A as in Apple, or an Aries. Okay, a Pisces or a Cancer, you're also involved. Who's the person dibbling dabbling in the candle and the magic? Might as well call them out. Point them out. Point them out. Point them out. Something looking boy, something looking boy, something looking boy. Alright, this could be a Sagittarius, Pisces, you out here, Gemini, a Taurus, an Aquarius, someone with the initials N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, P as in Paul, Y as in yellow, B as in boy. Okay, a Virgo, the initial I. They planning, they trying to do something, and I don't think it's gonna work. Something about a pen, but not like an actual pen, like a PIN, like a maybe you're getting a pen, maybe you're going to a ceremony, maybe you got a certificate, or you graduated from class, or you did something that's like, shout out to you. Even if you like, you don't have anybody to celebrate you, shout out to you. Alright, what's blocking y'all when it comes to love? Because I feel like that's y'all issue right now. That's what y'all want. What's blocking you in love? Cancer. You need boundaries. Okay? You have an addiction and or you like a certain type of people. and you at the point that you don't have any boundaries, you start to feel unworthy because they violate you and they leave you out in the cold. Okay, you need boundaries. Pisces, what's blocking your love? You can be too passive, and I don't think this is you kind of folding, which it could be, but people come towards you, and as long as they can feed into you, they can give you flowers, give you money, and make it seem like they're the knight in shining armor, even if y'all not compatible, you're like, oh, okay, well, this person could be busy, or this person could be perfect, or this and the third, and the whole time they're unavailable. Okay, pay attention. Don't let people love bomb you. Scorpio, what's blocking your love? Okay, so I feel like you have boundaries because you feel like you're not worthy. Yeah, you are. So you go back to the same people. So it's an example. You do. You're addicted to the same people and or the same type of crowd. Example, you have some type of stuck in the past. You have some type of expectation like, damn, I don't know if this person is going to open up to me. I don't know if I'm just fated to be alone. So I'm going to just go back to the person that I know I can at least sleep with and I'll figure it out afterwards. And it's keeping you stuck in the past. Get up out of there. You also scared. It's like you want to go shoot your shot at somebody, but because you're either nervous or you don't feel like you can, or you don't feel like it's gonna work out, you don't want to open up your heart, whatever the case may be, you just go back to the same person. Figure it out. All right, confirmations. Water signs. Somebody done fucked up again. Okay, you're gonna find out about this. You don't need to be going to anybody else for no pleasure. You need to do it yourself. Okay, temptation will test you. I'm telling you now. You can have a hostile work environment. Your endurance is starting to wear off. Somebody could be feeling like, or actually getting locked up, okay? Or maybe you're just going to be hearing that song, and when you pop out, you're going to be like, oh, shit, hold up. All right, let me go out and have a good time. Who's going to get locked up for water signs? They're going to jail. All right, this could be Pisces. This could be you. Heavy on the Pisces. It could be an Aquarius, a Capricorn, or a fire sign. Maybe even a Gemini. They may be calling you and telling you they're locked up. You may be watching somebody popular online, or you may be becoming popular online. A Libra could be important and or around. Okay, you won't know something until you try. You actually got to try. What's going on with this Libra and water sign? Who y'all trying to possess? Okay, so either you're trying to keep them caged in, or they trying to keep you caged in, but somebody wants some type of freedom, for sure. Maybe you feel like you will be happy with this person, or this is your happy home, but somebody trying to be locked down. A Virgo could be involved, a Cancer, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Pisces, you could be involved. All right, somebody gonna break free. It just is what it is. I feel like this contract, this agreement, this relationship, whatever it is, it felt good in the moment, but you know, it's gonna take discipline. It's gonna take time. And although y'all have a family, y'all trying to rise above some type of issue, this is giving fairy tale. Absolutely sure. And I feel like the trust is already broken because once this base. Something about baseball. Maybe you know somebody that plays baseball, t-ball. Maybe your kid used to do that. I don't know. Something about baseball. Anyway, now that this vase is broken, you can't put it back together. You may have already known that something was going to end. Again, my condolences if you lose someone. This could be a Cancer, a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Gemini. Heavy on a Sagittarius. Okay. Let's leave on a positive note. I don't want to leave on somebody may be passing. Anything else for water signs? Anything good? Blessings. Perfect. We'll end on that. Blessings. So talk about what you want. Things will turn into a good thing. Maybe interviewing for new jobs. Again, talk. Get over some type of sickness. But blessings are out here.